Tell me now, you have sung for entire generations of music. When you were talking about Shekhar and A.R. Rahman, you sang for the father, you're singing for the son now. Is there a difference, or are there any similarities?
You see, as far as these two names you have mentioned now.
Those are just two names I said because you talked about Shekhar and A.R. Rahman.
Similarities, I don't see at all. There are no similarities. Only thing is the profession is the same. You see, what happens is, along with times, there are lots of changes have come. In not only in filmmaking and aspects of filmmaking, in everybody's life, in everybody's daily habits,
Right.
the way we dress, the way we comb our hair, the way you wear your chappal, and everything changes. I think for every decade there is a change. How comfortable we are depends on how comfortably we change along with times. So in cinema also, because we are talking about the music aspect of it. காலத்தில் எத்தனையோ மாற்றங்கள் வந்த மாதிரி மியூசிக்கில் கூட எத்தனையோ மாற்றங்கள் வந்திருக்கு. அந்த மாற்றங்களுக்கு ஏற்ற மாதிரி if you go on adapting yourself, you will be definitely successful as long as your voice permits you to sing. So you have to definitely cannot stagnize at one place and say, no, this is bad music, this is good music. You see, songs were good even olden days, and there were some bad numbers then also. Even now there are good songs, and even the bad numbers are there. Maybe the number of bad songs is more now. But the change should not be over and above one particular ratio. Like, you see, from the inception of talkie era, when music has come into films, we have been using lots of Western instruments. Like violin is not our instrument. We use it for classical concert. Nowadays we are using even saxophone for classical concerts. Maybe time comes when we use trumpet also to play classical music. And guitar was not ours, piano was not ours, but all these instruments, like accordion was not ours, were used for film music. Even there is a classical number, they were beautifully used and they were kept in the right proportion where they have to be there. But the unfortunate situation now is, it is the otherwise. The ratio has become too much of Western instrumentation and too much of Western influence, whereas our indigenous Indianization has become less and less in number, which is very, very bad. It should not happen. You see, because you are listening in MTV and VTV, and the one bad aspect with our filmmakers is they always is, this is what the audiences want. How many of them have gone to the audiences and taken their opinion poll? No. They just feel because one song is successful, they think that is the opinion of the song.
Cloning of that song.
It is not like that. If you go on dumping so many things on them, they will try to take the best out of it only. Like there is the Rama and Ravana in every human being. You see, there are two aspects like Jekyll and Hyde in every person, but always the Rama tries to, the trash the effect of Ravana because you are a human being. For example, you see, you would like to do what a hero on the screen does always, which you cannot do. Like a hero does fight with 10 people with one hand and he gets successfully, and he sings in streets. Even a hero and heroine coming from a village, they sing songs in New Zealand now, or they go to Switzerland, and for making, just to woo a girl's hand, they go out of the way. These things won't happen in real life, but in the real life it happens. People would like to go into an euphoria and enjoy it and placing themselves in the situation and enjoy it. But at the same time, if he tries to do it in regular life, then the Rama should come and submissive. Hey, this is not right, you should not do. Like, what is happening in the next house, something bad is happening, you try to always keep your ear and try to know what is happening, which is none of your business. But then your senses should prevail and say, hey, they have a private life, you should have. So as long as you keep certain things inside, अब जब आपके मुट्ठी में है, इसको तो वैल्यू होता है. எப்போ நம்ம அது ரொம்ப வெளிப்படையா சொல்றோமோ, it becomes nonsensical and inhuman. So, and they think that the younger generation is, they are wearing jeans and they are going in motorbikes and wearing all sorts of Western stylized goggles and all those things. They think they like only these sorts of music. It's not so. They just get carried away with whatever wave it comes. But your responsibility, taking hold of such a very powerful medium in your hand, is tell them this is not right. Like a producer says that he makes a film for 14 reels with bloodshed and gory things, robbing banks and looting, doing arson. And last 15 minutes he makes the hero change to a right person. He said, I did a good thing. But the effect of the 14 reels is so very, very important on the people's mind. And that 15 minutes doesn't do a big difference. So they have got always rules and regulations to wriggle out of situations even from censors. So what I suggest them is, for good music, always, because the topic has come with the changing trends in the time you asked, there's a lot of changes come. You see, like when Devarajan Master was there and Baburaj Master was there and Devarajan Master was there, Dakshinamurti Master was there, and until the Johnson now, who is doing it, they never left or set aside the melody part of music.
That was always the forefront.
Maybe the orchestration is changing a lot, and the recording facilities have changed. The technology has improved. The technology should be used only to uplift the melody of the song. The technology should not eat away the genre of the song, the gene of the song, because the soul of the song is always the lyric. My first thing is lyric comes first and then the melody part. Because the song goes to the common man through the lyric only. Even a person who cannot sing, like Dorakuna ituvanti seva, he may not sing the same. Dorakuna ituvanti seva, he may sing. But he is uttering the words Dorakuna ituvanti seva. So the lyric takes the song closer to the audiences. The lyric should be good. And it should be heard properly. And your jamboree of music should not eat away the lyrics. That is very, very important. And the melody, like our senior singer P.B. Srinivasji was saying, he says M-U-S-I-C is music, spelling of music. M stands for melody. If you take M out of music, you sick. You will fall sick. So without melody, there is no music. But I'll tell you, just because I am facing a camera for a Malayalam channel, or because I am awarded an award, I've given an award from a Malayalam concern in Trivandrum, I am not saying my next words. Malayalam is the least affected because of the Western influence. Still, they have very good lyricists, they write good poetry, and there is still some beautiful music coming out of Malayalam.
I'm sure it will make everybody very happy, all our listeners of Kairali.
But still they have complaints saying that even in Malayalam, slowly the things are seeping in. Changes have to come. But the majority of the songs, if you take, still, yes, you watched yesterday, you watched on the show, all were soft melodies. 99.9% of the songs, the people were in raptures listening to it. So if you give good things in the right proportion, they will listen. Music should never be contaminated. Nobody can contaminate music. It is like contaminating God. Music is other form of God. Music is the nearest way to God. Music is like Lataji says, Sangeet to Ishwar ka bhasha hota hai. She says this is the language with which God speak. So we are blessed to have this with us. And the nearest way, like Chaga Brahmam said, the nearest way to God is music. And nobody can contaminate music. If somebody is doing bad music, they are not doing service to music, and they are not musicians at all.